Here are 3 cards from Foundations that I overlooked during spoiler season that have turned out to be better than I expected. First off is Banner of Kinship, a 5-cost artifact that has you choose a creature type and enters with a fellowship counter on it for each creature of that type that you control. Then it gives your creatures of that type +1/+1 for each fellowship counter. During spoiler season, I overlooked it as a boring 5-mana anthem, which typically wouldn't pique my interest, but after seeing it played a couple times, it's actually a pretty solid game ender and is especially interesting because it's colorless and can go into any deck. Next is Scrawling Crawler, a 3-cost artifact that draws each player a card at your upkeep and then hits opponents for 1 every time they draw a card. At first glance, I didn't love the idea of giving my opponents cards, but then I thought about how powerful punishing card draw is with cards like Nekusar, and this is only 3 mana and colorless and also enables dealing more damage. Next is Loot Exuberant Explorer. This is a 3-cost green creature that gives you an extra land drop, and at first I overlooked it as just a commander and a worse version of Dryad of the Ilsean Grove or Azusa, but then I thought about how powerful those other cards are, and that this has a massive mana ability that allows you to use a lot of the extra mana you get in landfall decks to get some extra value. And just seeing it on board, it felt a lot more powerful than I first gave it credit for.